Greetings and salutations. This is a Rhino Barrows Nerdsville. This one we're doing is on what I would love to see in a Pokemon game. As over time, to be honest with you, I firstly would love to see it on a PC, like on a PC, not just on the not just on the Nintendo game system. Firstly, Sega has done a lot with putting their iconic Hedgehog on the online and on the computer with their, I think the Sega Genesis collection of games where you play the game all the way through the end. There's been online Alex the Kid game, Alex the Kid from Sega as well. But I'm just thinking, hang on, there could be a certain twist to the whole thing when it comes to Pokemon. One of the great things about what I would love to see in Pokemon is with the games. I would love with the PC game. I would love to see a lot more. I've seen in quite a few games that they've. Well, I'm just looking at some of them now. Joltix, or just do like an electronic type Pokemon. This is on the PC game. You can have like some sort of headbutt blast where like strong-headed ones. It could be Tauros, it could be Scraggy, it could be Scraffies. You could have like some sort of eating one with the Pokemon that eats a lot. The fire type Toaster, water type Rippling, Berry Blast, like some sort of Pokemon berry type thing. Like some sort of flying type one where they fly, like flying through the air. Let me just go through here. Just trying to find like Fletchling, like I do like a Fletchling ring, fly through the ring thing. It's like mid-air slalom type thing. You could have like Futsal's rapid rescue. There's some like a Pokemon or a human going, help me. Then it goes down to Bleasel, and it's easy to get there, pick up the human on the way back. It makes it a bit harder, but that's just like mini games. But on a more serious note, I would love to see this in a more mainstream setting. I've heard so much about this from the Ruby and Sapphire version, like the new some there's as I watched in Diamond and Pearl Battle Dimension, not Battle Dimension, Pokemon Battle Frontier. I would love to see that. Instead of doing the Elite Four and then the champion, I would love to see more or less that. Since there's been six generations, have 6 Battle Frontier for 6 sets. And in that there's each frontier you have let me see here. You'd have a Battle Brain in Kanto. You have a Battle Brain. You have not a Battle Brain, but you have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You would have in total here 7 times 6. You have 42. You'll have 42 frontier. Battle Frontier brains to face, and that's after you beat the 48 gym leaders. And I would say yes, you can have your area's champion, but there is a huge but in this. You got to make sure you pick your team well. It will give you time to plan. Like it will say, oh, this region's champion is Christopher, and his Pokemon are one of them is a level 50 Dusk Skull. Level 60 Ninjask. level 55 Arbok, level 59 Arcanine, so on and so forth, and you could have the last one being a Rhyperior. That's one area's champion. Another area's champion could be more on... You could have like a Charizard, a Finnegan, a Tentacruel, a Rapidash, and maybe like a couple other ones. Could be fire, could be water. You go up those levels, but then you can also throw in the same thing too. If you don't want to go down the gym route, you can go to down the ribbon route and go into Pokemon contests. Where you can actually go into contests and win each contest ribbon. It's just, you can go for like stuff like each. If you hear about this, is like a word of mouth thing, since it's going to be on a PC format. If you hear that in the Johto region, or actually make this the Kalos region, that you hear, oh, okay, there's going to be a let's see. There's going to be a contest in Luminos City in the Kalos region, and with you going into Luminos City, you go into the contest, and you go, oh, you don't know who's going to be participating. There's like a small, there's like small little randomized, like a little, feel like that sort of like Lego, like literally like that, and you don't know who's going to be your rivals for the upcoming event. Then you can go into, and you can have like, oh, okay, and you, oh, that's after, and then you go, oh, hang on, what's this new thing, I wonder. There could be, oh, there's two, one in Fuchsia City and one in Celadon City, but the winners of those have to go to Lavender Town to be interviewed at the Kanto radio station. Something along those lines. Then you can always go. Then once you go there, and you go up against the ultimate coordinator. It's like saying they're a champion. But before then, you can go and face instead of saying a frontier brain, you can say a frontier stylist. That's where you get these different, like the Kanto region could have their stylist be could be virtually like the Kalos region. Was it Kanto? It could be more like you can have more. You can have the females, like the stylists, dress up in be like tomboys, or tomboys and tomgirls. You know, like the whole cross-dressing situation. In the Kalos region, you can do the whole supermodel thing. You know, do the male supermodel, the female supermodel type look, type of get up, and it would be, and the main one in the Kalos region could be not Selena, Galactica, in that sort of way. Galactica, she wears like Angel. She's like the whole Victoria's Secret model, you know, underwear model, but yet she wears a bridal, like a bride's dress with the Victoria's Secret angel wings with like the sparkly bits and pieces. Then in the region of Unova, you can easily work, since it's mainly like a harder, stronger one. You could do hard, strong, more. You can do like a like New York type thing. You know, you can do like a news reporter and or something along those lines, but over you going up the ranks of it, you'll be thinking, hey, it's just, and then once you beat their frontier type you know, the whole head of that frontier thing, you can get a bit more experience with it too. Then you can or then you can choose to do the gym battles thing, go through the frontier brains and the champion. Then you can go through the getting the ribbons throughout different areas, beat the frontier body or something like that, beat the champion of that, and you can walk away with two very good trophies from each area. So you can virtually win 12 trophies in total. But then there's more. You can go into more or less more like a side note type thing. As I've been playing with mainly X and Y, you definitely can bring in something along the lines of, let me see, changes. You can do you can go into puffin making contests. And see which one is the best. You say, oh, I'm going to a fire type one, or I'm going to this one. Then you can always go, alright, I'm going into Pokemon food, like another Pokemon food contest. Pokemon juice, or it could be Pokeblock, it could be anything to do with Pokemon. And you feed it to your Pokemon, and it goes, come, 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 come. Or something along those lines. It's, you can go with, alright, I want this, I want that, I want the other. I want a dry, I want to make a combination of dry and sweet one. You know, for beauty and cuteness. But then you want to, but then that's for your, more or less for your frontier, more or less for your, more for the like Pokemon contests. But then you want, I want to have a spicy, like a sour and bitter one, you know, being smart and tough to go through the, go through Pokemon battles, to say. To go, alright, for my Pokemon battle one, I'll do with Roseberry, Lumberry, Nanub Berry, and let me see, I'll do Left Papa Berry, Whip Pear Berry, and Roll Up Berry. Mix those together, move together, boom. That could be like your heavy hitter, you know. It's, it's gonna make you smart, but yeah, it's gonna make you tough too, you know. Boom, boom, 1, 2. And you can do like other events too. Go through other, do other things as well. You can do help Officer Jenny solve a crime. Do like this whole mystery type thing where you work on and going, alright, this, obviously Officer Jenny, she's put up a poster saying wanted. This person here stole a trophy from a previous champion. Please, can anyone please help find it, you know? Which will which you can go, alright, boom. This is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to figure it out. And things of such nature down the track. Let me see. There's another things you can do as well. You can run errands for the professors. You know, the 6 professors. You can run errands, saying like Professor O could do. You can run an errand for. Let's see here. Just looking around here. You can go. Let me see. While you're in the Kalos region, Professor Sycamore would go. All right. Insert your name. Insert your name right here. Ishni. Can you give this to Professor Rowan in the Sinnoh region? It's to help him out with the Pokemon evolution, since I'm doing a study on Mega Evolution and change. Then Professor Rowan from Sinnoh can go, alright, thank you. Hang around the area for a bit, then I'll get back to you. You hang around the area, you go into a Pokemon Center to get your Pokemon checked up on. Go to see everything goes well. You go back to Professor Owen's lab. He'll go, alright, can you send this information to Professor Sycamore? You do that, you get money. Another one I love to see, and that's in the Kalos region, in Gen 6, and that is. See here. Landmarks. Factory. Spirit Den. I don't need that. Don't need that road. The Battle Chateau. With you going to the Battle Chateau, you can get money, and I would love to see a Battle Chateau in all 6 regions. So you can go into Kanto and find a chateau there, and you can face more Kanto-based Pokemon, or you can go to Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos region, and mainly find those type of Pokemon in those Battle Chateaus. But there is the Floating Chateau, the floating Battle Chateau, and that's a ship where you can go from Kanto to Johto, Johto to Hoenn, Hoenn to Sinnoh, Sinnoh to Unova, Kalos, Unova to Kalos, Kalos to Kanto, and from Kanto to Unova, Unova to Hoenn, Hoenn to Kalos, Kalos to Johto, Johto to Sinnoh. Yeah, it's one of those weird lines, but yet in the floating chateaus, in those sort of environments, you can definitely get away with having multiple region Pokemon in the chateau. and you fight the gym. You fight people there. You can fight the like previous gym leaders. You can fight the Battle Frontier brains. You can fight anyone in that. You can even fight the champions. You can fight. You could even have a. You could definitely work on getting a. You can work on those sort of levels as well on the PC game. I cannot emphasize that more. To move it from a limited space on a cart let's see here, bugger, on something like this, put it on a disc format, and you can definitely go through all the areas by fight each frontier brain, fight every single gym leader, meet every Pokemon, meet every single professor like Professor Oak, Elm, Birch, Rowan, Juniper, Sycamore. You could meet. You can also go to the Orange Islands and face the leaders there. And you can work your way through. You can even go through the villains. You know, you can beat Omega, Alpha, Team Rocket, Plasma, Flare. You can beat them all along each journey. But there are some things you can't do. Well, you can do the whole. You can trade online with different people from different areas. But one thing you can't do, unfortunately, in the way I'm thinking of it here, is you can't. Yeah. It won't be that easy to level up your Pokemon. You can still buy rare candy and feed them to your Pokemon for them to level up quicker, but you can't level them up that fast. That's the only thing I would expect for a drawback. I honestly love what you can do in X and Y when it comes to clothes. Man, the clothing you can do is awesome. But I would love to see more or less let me see, shirt design maker type thing in the game itself. You can customize your own shirt, which I'll be putting in, which I have found a few links and that. You can do like a unisex t-shirt, short sleeve, and you can also choose what type as well. You can do let me just do here a 50-50 one. You can also choose the color you want as well, which we're going to go with a chocolate. Alright, I'm just doing the chocolate here. But then you can also go, alright, you can have you can also have in it, let me see here, so here, P. Okay, sweet. Well, you can save and upload your preferred one. Maybe add a bit of orange to the thing. Just scroll down a bit. And you can choose whether or not to have a Pokemon on your thing, or you can have something else. Just to build up the fun of it, you know. You can choose to have a hat, you can choose not to have a hat, or you can choose to have a hat. You can choose to have traveling companions, which would be fantastic. You can choose to have a Pokemon gym leader, or to be your companions. You can have a new trainer from another area to be your companion. You could just have a random person, like to be your companion in the game. And I would love to see more of the Pokemon Y 3-dimensional thing, where you go down and see where they are, but then you can go right up top here and see what's going on. To other various things to improve in your mind, to make the game a bit more fun. Also, one thing I would love to see is to have at least one of your Pokemon out of this Pokeball. See here. You could have a Scizor be your partner, just for you to walk around. Go, hey Scizor. And you can talk to your Scizor and build up a bit more of a relationship that way. You can go, you can even say, Scizor, your Pokeball is broken. We need to go to the Pokemon Center and get the ball repaired. In doing so, they'll plug like a little thing into the side of your on the Pokeball. Get all that information that yes, it is a Scizor. That you are trained. That's the ball that is. It is the ball. It is for the Scizor. This reflector panel is a bit busted. All right, put that in a bit more better. Okay. Oh, this connection cable. Don't know what happened to that. The hinge is a bit loosened. Tight. Close the Pokeball up, insert the things back in, and all the information that of the Scizor going back into the Pokeball, and goes deet, pop. It is a fixed Pokeball, so you can put your Scizor into it. That's if you want to have your Scizor in the Pokeball. And in the game, you would have more than one bloody Master Ball. And it will be like a roll of the dice type thing when it comes to legendary Pokemon in there too. And also there's a huge Pokédex as well. Once you collect all 718 odd, I would suggest that you go through each professor, and each professor will give you something different to add in to the Pokédex. Like Professor Oak could give you a little thing in the Pokédex in your Pokédex entry type thing of the Pokemon that you have, and it goes, need to get a new, work on a new card, randomize new card, Nose Pass, and it goes, your Nose Pass, you caught it under bizarre circumstances. You've seen someone abandon it, and you said, and you wanted to become his friend. Then you could easily get another Pokemon and say, Electribe. You were given the Electribe from a person who had more than one Electribe. They've caught a number too many. You can have this one just given to you. Let's see, another one. Your toe kick. It was a part of a troop of other happiness type Pokemon, but it was unhappy with his current trainer, and you fought the trainer so you can have possession of it. Then you can get one from Professor Elm, and it goes, breeding. You can put this Pokemon and this Pokemon together, and you get this. You get these Pokemon with these level of different moves. You could have Helping Hands be part of the different, another thing for electric type, but then you could have Waterfall be a automatic one for a water type, or Flare Blast for being a fire type. Between different ones, you can go to Birch and find out their Pokemon habits. Go into the one that you have and pick out Yunmask. Your Yunmask habits are quite scary. Be careful when you fall asleep with it outside of its Pokeball. It will mess you up. Then you go to Professor Rome for the evolution, and it can do you a evolution of. The Magma to Magmortar evolution thing. Mega Evolution, you can do that too with Professor Sycamore, and the Origins of Pokemon with Professor Juniper. You can go through those sort of sign linkages too. You can after you get all of that, you build them up, bada bing, bada boom, you're fine. Everything's sweet as. Then you can have like so many other things to add to your Pokemon. The thing you can get one from Officer Jenny, from one head Jenny in each region, so that you helped out in this situation. You can do one for each head Joy, to say you had your Pokemon being healed in all the Pokemon centers in that region. You could then you can say, alright, I will just retire and help out someone else, and doing that gives you extra points as well. Man, this is when it comes to like a PC game. There's so much you can do. There's so many regions. There's 6 regions you can go into. Plus, if you want to count the Orange Islands as its own area, we can call it 7, and have like a small 3-person battle frontier and 1 champion to coincide with their 4 gym leader and their 4 badge system type 2. And hell, if you get all these stuff, all these accolades and that, you can always be given like a huge trophy to say you've completed everything. You've completed your Pokedex. You've completed every region with Battle Frontier. You've with their brains. So you've beaten every single gym leader. You've won every single contest. You've helped out fight crime in every single region. You've helped Pokemon in every single region. And you can go down to the list and see. And you can choose your next move. It can be the ultimate champion, or you could be an advisor to a young Pokemon trainer that's coming up to the ranks from either of the regions. You could do another one. Do another area. You can do like the whole Brock thing and become a doctor. You can do Misty thing and become a leader of a gym. You can even be a battle brain, or be something or other to aid in you growing as a Pokemon trainer. You can go, alright, this is what I'm going to be doing here, this is what I'll be doing there. And just so there's so much Pokemon knowledge you can learn. Even with those mini games, you could have the Pokemon so you can do so much with those mini games, and those mini games can rack up points for you in the main game. Like a little side game, you can go into video game arcades. And one game you could play in the Sinnoh region. You could play a game of studying of different evolutionary tactics of Pokemon. It says, how does a Jolteon evolve? You use a Eevee. You get your Eevee and you use a Thunderstone. Put them together. Bada bang, bada boom. There you have your Jolteon. And he goes, how do you get a Golem? You have to trade it for something. How do you evolve a Ghastly into a Haunter? You trade it. At what level does Charmeleon evolve into Charizard? 36. Even with those ones, even with those small ones, you can do it well as well. You can have like Emboar's defender, like defender of something or other, and each one of those things, though it costs money to play it, but it builds up. You could come down with like, you know, Bellsprout, Lickitung, anything you can burn, you can go poof 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 type thing. There's so much things you can do with even with just, you know, the like minor professors as well, meteorologists, bug types. You can even be a professor. You can be professor, insert your name there. Professor of Pokemon. This professor of Pokemon study, who studies everything about Pokemon. Man, there's so much more you can comprise within the within the knowing of Pokemon. It is unbelievable. You can go from like the card, you can go, and even if you do decide to do like the whole like retirement, like you can just retire and go have the like have something like that, saying, oh, I've got X amount of these ones and X amount of those ones and some other ones as well. But that's the fun of my proposed online, not online, on my proposed PC version of Pokemon. I know it's been nearly an hour of me spurting on contests, side projects you can do, fighting villains, running errands for the respective mainstay professors. You could do a lot of nursing, you can fight the battle frontier brains, you can do all these certain things, but all these certain things can help you learn how to be a bit more of a better trainer and a bit more of a better player. And there's so much more you can do. I can't fathom what. You can leave the comment, leave in the comment section below, or comment section wherever it may be in the future, but you can leave it. You can, as I said, with shirt designs and pants, you can, if you want to, you can go, alright, I like that Pokemon shirt that I've seen in this one, click and save, bring it down, bring it into the game. Yes, I have that shirt, and I would like to have this style of Pokemon hat, and I would like to have these sort of badges. Not like the ones that are in X and Y, but different ones. With the contest, you can do like the different sort of Pokeball, like Pokemon entries with the Pokeballs. Man, I'm currently running. There's so much more you can do, and that it's beyond all imagining for me. And on that note, I have to say peace, and see you in the next video. Bye.